From the News Channel 5 Network, this is SportsLine.
Good evening, Nashville. SportsLine is on the air. Yours truly, John Burton, with you for the next hour. If you want to get a hold of us, you can do so at 615-737-7767. You can also tweet me at NC5_John Burton. You can also hit me up on Facebook, that same address, NC5_John Burton. Would love to hear from you tonight on this very, very warm Wednesday night here in Music City. Good to be back. I was gone for about a week and a half, took a nice long early summer vacation. Was able to get back home to my home region of central upstate New York, visit some friends, had a wonderful time doing that. But we're back here, we're talking sports with you. So much has happened since we've last spoke. A lot to get to tonight. We're going to have Justin Bradford on next segment from Penalty Box Radio to talk about the NHL coming to Las Vegas. That was made official today. The NHL will get an expansion team in Sin City, get his thoughts on that, and the upcoming NHL draft. NHL draft begins Friday, and the Predators, unlike previous years, actually have a first-round pick. We'll get some thoughts as to where the Preds might go to help improve a team that had a pretty darn good run earlier this spring in the NHL playoffs. 8:45, we'll be joined by our buddy Virgil Herring, PGA teaching professional. We'll get his thoughts on just what the heck happened with the USGA and Dustin Johnson at the U.S. Open this past weekend. And we'll maybe look ahead to the British Open or the Open Championship. And it's always good to have Virgil Herring on to talk about that. Meantime, of course, this past Sunday, the Cleveland Cavaliers broke the curse. The Cleveland curse. 52 years that city waited to get a championship, and LeBron James and the Cavaliers deliver with a thrilling Game 7 win at Golden State over Steph Curry and the Warriors. And today, of course, was the parade in downtown Cleveland. An estimated 1.3 million people showing up to downtown Cleveland to pay homage to the Cavaliers, who did the impossible, really. They were down 3-1 in this best-of-7 series, playing a Warriors team that had won 73 games during the regular season to set an all-time record. They were down 3-1. They came back to win all the remaining 3 games and win Game 7 on the road. Two things that really never happened in the NBA Finals. They're the first team ever to come back from a 3-1 deficit in the NBA Finals and win it. And I believe they're only the third or fourth team to win an NBA Finals Game 7 on the road. So certainly getting it done the hard way, but the Cleveland Cavaliers able to get it done. And a bit of redemption for LeBron James, who many people still criticize, still say is not an all-time great. And I can think of one critic in particular, our good buddy Philip in Nashville, whom we haven't heard from in a long time. Not sure where he is or what he's doing. I'm not sure I want to know. But I do remember a year ago at this time, Philip sending me a lot of nasty tweets, bashing LeBron James, talking about how great Steph Curry was on these very airwaves, saying that LeBron James is not an all-time great because he can't get it done. Well, Philip, I really hope you're listening. I hope you're watching, because how you like LeBron James now. And everybody knows, if you know me, I'm kind of in the bag for LeBron James. I believe he's very unfairly criticized. Is he Michael Jordan? No. No one ever said he was. But he is the best player on the planet, and he retook that mantle, I believe, by winning this series. Led both teams in every major statistical category in this series: points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. First player ever to do that in the NBA playoff series. And LeBron James letting the world know that he is still the baddest man on the planet when it comes to NBA basketball. Steph Curry, of course, a great player, did not play well in that Game 7. Has not received the type of criticisms I believe that LeBron James would receive, but that's kind of the narrative. You know, Steph Curry has become, I believe, one colleague of mine called him America's teddy bear. He's the guy that everybody likes. A lot of people don't like LeBron James, but he is a champion, and he fulfilled his promise, coming back to Cleveland and winning a championship there and breaking that 52-year curse. First major sports championship in the city of Cleveland since 1964, when Jim Brown and the Cleveland Browns defeated the Baltimore Colts to win the NFL title. This was before the Super Bowl was even a thing back in 1964. And I, for one, am happy for the city of Cleveland. I watched the parade today. I certainly hope to see a parade of some sort here in Nashville in the not-too-distant future, either with the Predators or the Tennessee Titans. I think that would be wonderful. Let's take our first call tonight. We got Elaine on line one. Elaine, good evening. You're on the air.
Good evening. Thanks for taking my call.
Thanks for calling. What's on your mind tonight?
Do you think the NBA Finals were rigged?
Thanks for the call. No, the NBA Finals were not rigged. They're not rigged. The better team won. Cavaliers won. Sorry. I know a lot of people wanted the Warriors to win. Cavaliers won. The Warriors took their foot off the gas pedal, and it cost them. Plain and simple. All right, let's check out some of the action from today's parade in downtown Cleveland. Here is the King, LeBron James.
I heard a lot of thank you, LeBrons, today, and, thanks for coming home and thanks for keeping your promise, but I really, you guys really should be thanking all the guys up here, to be honest.
All right, LeBron James speaking to the crowd today. Here's now more from King James. Check it out.
So surreal, and I was talking to my wife, and I'm like, babe, we did it. Like, I heard a lot of thank you, LeBrons, today, and, thanks for coming home and thanks for keeping your promise, but I really, you guys really should be thanking all the guys up here, to be honest. I'm just one man. I'm one man with a plan, with a drive, with determination, with will, with a belief, a strong support system at home. But I'm just one guy. And
all right, there you have it, LeBron James, the NBA Finals MVP, unanimous MVP, speaking to the crowd. Also, another key player, of course, was Kyrie Irving for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hit that game-winning three, what turned out to be the game-winning three, with less than a minute to go. Here is Kyrie Irving.
Just think about our journeys, the adversity, everything we've dealt with in our lives, the ups, the downs, championship winners, Eastern Conference champs, Western Conference, whatever you've done, we're all together and we're all bonded for life. And this is an unbelievable ride that I'll remember for the rest of my life. And the only question that can ever be said about this team is, what's next?
What's next, indeed. And, of course, last but not least, the third member of the Cleveland Cavaliers' Big Three, Kevin Love, a guy who struggled a bit throughout the season, struggled certainly in the finals, but played big in Game 7. Just 9 points, but 14 big rebounds for the big man. Here's Big Kev speaking at today's parade.
Game 6, 23 just would not let us lose. You guys would not let us lose. And then Game 7, anything can happen. And we got to ultimate prize, but none of this could have happened without these guys. We're all brothers, and we're forever solidified, forever connected.
And again, an estimated 1.3 million people jamming into downtown Cleveland today to pay homage to the Cleveland Cavaliers as they win the NBA championship. Again, we're going to talk some hockey next segment. We're going to have Justin Bradford on, the man who literally wrote the book on pro hockey here in Nashville, Tennessee. Get his thoughts on the NHL coming to Las Vegas, what this could mean for the Predators, and, of course, the upcoming NHL draft. Both a couple of things we are looking forward to. Also, would love to take your thoughts on the Tennessee Titans. I mean, it's been jammed down our throats the last couple of weeks. Only 11 weeks or so until football season. I don't know why they can't let us enjoy the summer. We all love football, but I think we all would like to enjoy the summer. So your early thoughts on the Titans as we only a few weeks away from the start of training camp. Training camp beginning July 29th, I believe the date is. I believe they'll report on the 29th. They'll hit the practice field the next day, the 30th, which is a Saturday. And I believe that practice will be open to the public. And so we're looking forward to that. And never too early to take your thoughts on Vanderbilt, Tennessee, and the rest of the SEC as well. So we got a lot to get to. Again, Justin Bradford's going to join us next. We'll have Virgil Herring later on in the show at 8:45. He's going to talk a little golf with us. And your phone calls. What are your thoughts on the NBA Finals? And what are your thoughts on the NHL going to Las Vegas? And so much more. We'll get to our first break. We'll come back. Justin Bradford joins us next. Stay with us.